yo. Oh, you moved to this scene? It's always with the music and everything. You're getting excited. What's up? What's up?
How are you, everyone? Happy Thursday. Do you see me okay? Because my computer is a bit slow for some
Yeah.
reason. Yeah, all good? Okay, cool.
Are you
Thank
saying we
you.
need to upgrade you?
Yeah, actually, I thought about that yesterday, and you'll laugh about that. I asked ChatGPT, what is the best
What
computer I need to buy
in the
to
world? In the world.
in the world?
In the world.
In my budget, I won't tell you my budget.
Uh,
In the budget of something of
uh,
X, and then I
we'll
ask,
take care
okay,
of you.
I do
We'll
live
take care of you.
streaming, I do a lot of tabs, a lot of Chrome tabs, a lot of this and that, and then give
Yeah.
me something. Actually,
You,
it's something nice.
you like the tabs always open. I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
All right, everyone, thank you for
I guess you
joining.
have something around like 100 tabs right now open on your computer, which
Maybe,
which is
yeah,
which is the exact instruction that we are giving to people not to do it when going live.
you
But
know,
you're not listening.
but you see that
You're the bad boy.
it still works, which makes
Yeah, it's
so happy. My
yeah.
computer is not like crazy strong. I really
I
need
know,
to
I
to,
know,
to
I know.
change it, to replace it. In any case, yeah, I have three screens, and yeah, a lot is going on here. Thank you everyone for joining another town hall. It's our 99th
99.
town
Oh
hall.
my god. Oh
99th
my god.
run. I tell you that next week we expect something big. Otherwise, I'm not going live. Okay. I expect
uh,
something huge, big celebration. I don't
So
know. Come
let's
with a
celebrate. No,
clown.
I'm not promised anything in terms of features, but yeah. Let's
No,
celebrate
no,
it
you have
for
to
sure.
promise something. Give us something. 100,
Yeah,
man. 100.
100.
It's a
Yeah,
milestone. It's crazy.
that's crazy. Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
a
so happy
milestone.
that we're getting to this milestone strong with such a growth, with such an amazing community and such a leading product. I'm so excited and proud with what we achieved in those two and something years, I think. Two, three, who counts?
Yeah.
We
It's
count by town
like
halls, not by years,
it's
right?
two and something. Like yeah,
Yeah.
two and a
Um,
little.
two and something, two and epsilon. All right. So thank you for that amazing community that we built here. Another town hall every Thursday. I'm sorry that last Thursday we couldn't do it, but yeah, we try our best to go live every Thursday. And next week it's 100, which is crazy.
So this one was supposed to be the 100.
Yeah. Okay, small delay, slight delay, all good. We'll still get there. Um, so yeah, everyone, let us know
Sorry.
where you're tuning in from. We always like to say that in the chat. For anyone that is new in our town hall, I'll just explain what we do in town halls. Eran and Elad, we are the founders of Evmux. Every week, every Thursday, we go live for half an hour for everything, for you to be able to ask us any questions, to ask features, to let us know what you like, what you don't like, and maybe even ask us questions about, in general, of content creation, in general, about EVMAX. Feel free to ask anything. Also, we have our amazing community in the Facebook group. So if we couldn't reply to you here, we're truly sorry. Sometimes there is just not enough time, but we're always active in the Facebook group. And there's always great people in the Facebook group from the community, not from EVMux, that they're
Yeah.
really helpful. So we really encourage you all to join the Facebook group. You see the QR code on the screen. That's an app in EVMux that allows you to create those QR codes easily and add them to the screen. And in this case, it will lead you to the Facebook group. So let's everyone take their phones, scan the QR code, and join the Facebook group. All right. Before we jump into the chat, Eran, how was your week?
Like always. Exciting.
Busy.
Busy like always. Yeah, it's always busy and it's good. This is how we should
It has to
act.
be busy. Otherwise, we have a problem, right?
Yeah. Yeah. How was your week?
Busy.
And
All
busy
good, all
also.
good. Yeah,
So
of course.
that's good.
Actually,
Yeah.
this is the peak season, kind of. We see the growth also, and a lot is going on, which is, again, good.
Yeah.
We're really happy about that. But, spring break is down, Easter is down. So it means, from now up until, in the US at least, and correct me if I'm wrong, but up until 4th of July, it's kind of straight, without any more holidays or
Interruptions.
anything like
All
that, any
interruptions.
interruptions. So yeah, it's busy. It's picking up. We like it. So yeah, busy but happy to be here. And let's take some comments. And please, encouraging you all, feel free to ask anything. Oh, I forgot to say that in town halls, of course, we do all the updates, all the lunches. So we have some small today, nothing huge. Hopefully, for the 100th one, Iran will come up with something
Do you
exciting.
remember what the team told you? Not to say anymore, things like it's not huge and apologize about it. Because
Huge
every
announcement
update
today.
it's a huge announcement.
We have a huge
Yeah.
announcement today. You can't imagine it. We took one button and moved it from right to left. Yeah.
Yeah, no. That
All
would be
right.
so
Cool.
rude.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is also something we do in town halls. Of course, you're always the first to know about any updates and any feature launches and anything like that in Evmux. Cool. Taking your comments now one by one. Please just throw questions to us.
Yeah.
So we have first Darius, and you know what? I love this scene more for this one. All right. So we have Darius saying, "Good afternoon, everyone. Joining from Mobile, Alabama. Thank you, Darius, for joining us." And we have Alaro of Nigeria. I guess you're not from Nigeria. Okay. Good evening, all. Joining from Germany. It was confusing. Cool. Germany. Good. We have good morning from California Bay Area. I really like it that people joining from different places. For us here in the US, it's kind of early afternoon. For you in Israel, it's like late night. And for Domino in Bay Area, it's like morning. He's drinking his coffee. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. What else
Do
we
we have
have
someone
here?
from Australia, maybe?
We'll see. Ingel VP is in the room. Cool. We have here from Facebook, Mike from, I guess it's Wisconsin. I guess. Yes.
It's
We
like
have
3 years you are in the US. You must learn all those,
And it's funny, but I had a conversation with a friend that he lives here for maybe 20 something years, like he's American. And he had a challenge to write down all the 51 states, and he couldn't. Like, just
and
out of
couldn't.
his memory, he needed help. He needed me to kind of go and see, and, together we figured it out at the end, but he couldn't get all the 51 from his mind. All right, so just FYI. We have Fred Cousins. Hello from Spokane, Washington. All right, cool. Nice new places. Back to the retro review. Kylene, Texas. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll stop for a second.
I guess you are too close to the microphone a lot.
Yeah,
Just,
sorry.
a little bit.
Iran, what's new? You said that
What's
there are
new?
some news, huge
Yeah.
announcements. So
Huge announcement. So first of all, we have it should be released next week. So stay tuned about it. But we're going to allow you to download. Yeah, you are in shock. We are going to allow you to download the chat messages that you are getting from all the platforms that you are broadcasting to. So you will be able to download all those comments. We got a lot of requests around that feature. And even we feel that this feature is needed because after every town hall, I myself, capturing those comments, the major ones, to be able to, if it was questions or something interesting that people, wrote in the middle of the stream and we didn't have time to answer
feature
them,
requests,
or
all those.
feature requests, those messages. And it's really important sometimes for the producer to have the chat saved after the live show, because after we are closing the stream and then close the studio, they are disappearing. So, and you don't have them anymore. So it's better to have them on the section of download of the recording. You will be able to download also the chat. You will be able to get it in two different formats. One will be a text file, and the other one will be I don't know if some of you more technical and know a little bit about JSON file, so you will be able to download both. So this is the first one, so that we will release next week. The next huge announcement. Okay, the other one we got also something interesting lately from users complaining about different volumes of their guests and everything. And what we figured out at some point, a lot of software have auto gain control, which is changing the actual volume on your computer in the settings. So if you had some peaks on your mic, for example, and then you close that software, even Zoom, for example, if you used it before and you had some loud mic or interruptions with the mics and everything, it's lowering the volume of the microphone in the settings of the system, like the operation system volume. And then you close it, it stay like this. So what we added to Evmux now is it will be adjusted automatically. So once you are going live, and if your microphone is too low, it will increase it automatically. You just need to make sure on the settings, if I'm not wrong, the echo cancellation should be turned on. And by default, it's turned on. Only if you already disabled it, you need to turn it on again. And it depends also, we are trying also what we added. We are trying to recognize the devices that you are connecting to your computer. So for example, people using Roadcaster or things like that, and you want to have music, so you don't want the echo cancellation to work. So we're trying to automatically select the right settings for you. But for now, what we are think we will achieve by this update is the majority of the people who suffer from low volume and things like that should be solved. So the one of you who had it, and we got, I think, few requests also in the group. Tell us if it's solved, how it works for you, and let us know and give us the feedback. We are here and we are listening.
It's crazy that, as we just said, we're 2 and something years in it, and you always learn new things of new.
It's never end.
Yeah,
never end.
Of different things happening to people. Try to investigate and see that other softwares like Zoom were able to go to the mic settings in the operation systems and to change things, because for their purpose, the system felt that you're too loud or anything like that.
Right.
They want to be smart enough to make sure that for a meeting purpose, you'll be sound loud and clear, right? Because Zoom mostly it's a meeting software.
The same thing right now. We are also controlling the same settings, like what Zoom. What happened before, we didn't want to control the mic volume, and we leave it to be constant as you start with while you are going live. But what we figured out at some point, that those software are lowering the volume, and if you are exit those softwares, it stay like that. So we need to find a way to figure it out and increase the volume back again. So we need to have also the auto gain on our end. So now we have it, and it should solve all your audio's issues that you are having with in terms of volume, at least.
Cool. All right. Anything huge that you have to share?
Huge announcement? Yeah. There is, but it's. I can prepare you ahead of time that we are going to. We are working on it very hard. We have like huge update.
Huge.
Around. Yeah. No. It's a really huge update around. Yeah. It's really huge update around the destinations, about managing the channels and everything. We didn't release it yet. This is why it's huge, but we are not celebrating it yet. But it's going to happen very soon. So stay tuned about it. It should solve you a lot of problem while creating new sessions. So you will have the same destination. You just turn them on. You will manage it more efficiently. So stay tuned around that area also. Okay. Once we will release it, it will be huge for sure. It's going to be a huge update.
All right, cool. Thank you, Eran. And yeah, this is the time to go through any questions you have. And of course, any feedback you have to what we just said, any feature requests, anything, please throw it everything to the chat. So let's try to take them one by one. We have Libris at Sun something. Sorry, I don't know how to read that. Why should
Baba.
I choose EVMux over Ecamm Live? Currently testing both platforms. Each has different edges. All right. So first of all, true. Each has different edges. I don't think I would like to come into features and these kind of things. I think that EVMux and Ecamm just by definition are different. It means that Ecamm is a software that you install on your computer. Pros and cons, right? I'll focus on the cons for now. It means that everything runs on your computer. All the heavy lifting is on your computer. It means your computer has to be very strong. Also, it means you have one point of failure. If there is anything with your internet, with your computer, anything like that, the whole stream can get down. With
Right.
EVMux, though, if anything like that happened to me, let's say now I'm down, my computer is dead, a run is still here. Okay, even if I'm alone by myself here, the stream will still run. So I schedule to YouTube, I schedule to Instagram, I schedule to different places. It won't go dead. It will just wait for me to be back. And sometimes it's really important. Of course, if you're producing behind the scenes and you have guests and stuff like that, you definitely don't want your computer to be one point of failure. I think that's the main difference between the platforms. But that's why I focused on that. EVMux is a web-based platform. All the heavy
I
lifting.
wanna I wanna add to it also the collaboration capabilities.
Correct.
You have the collaboration because it's web based. It's very easy to collaborate, so you can invite another person to collaborate with you, even more than one, to have him with you on the stream and manage things. And also, like Elad mentioned, if the stream if one of you goes down, the other can continue from there. Everything running from the server. So in terms of like internet stability, internet speed, if you are bringing guests on other software that you are installing on your computer, you should have like very good bandwidth and also very stable because usually those guests that you are bringing uh, going over UDP, it's a protocol, and then you have packet loss and things like that. You need very stable connection. So all your guests coming from the server and not directly to your computer, and then you send them back. This is another thing. It's a web based. You can open it on any device. There are a lot of things that you need to explore. The best thing to do is try them both and see what fits you the most and what you like the most. That's the thing, I think. Elad?
Sounds good. Yeah. No, I agree. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for the question. It's a great one. All right.
Yeah.
What else we have here? A question, I guess, or a request. Can we please get a way to remove multiple media files at once?
Okay, so multiple media files. Okay, you're okay. I got you. So it's not the first time that I'm hearing it. I do remember that we have it on our roadmap somewhere. I don't have an ETA for that, but definitely once it will get prioritized, I guess we will have it at some point. But we have a lot of things on the roadmap, and we are trying to prioritize those.
Sounds good. All right. We have Scorch joining us from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. All
You,
right.
Claire. You, Claire.
The U. Okay.
You.
You. Okay. Paul
I guess.
here. Hello, my friends. Paul from Mooresville, North Carolina. Okay, cool.
What's up?
Then we have Dima joining us from the sofa. That's good.
From the sofa. Everyone from somewhere, but he's from the sofa. You see?
From the sofa.
That's good.
That's important to know. That's a good information. All right, we have Cooper from Arizona. All right, I love Arizona. I have to go there soon. Okay,
There's
there's a
some
question
interesting
here.
questions. Yeah. Give it to me.
Back
Give
to
it to
the
me.
retro review. What mic is best to use with Evmux, USB or XLR through an interface?
So it's really depend on your taste, I guess. Right now I'm using the Shure microphone, the SM7 SM. If I'm not wrong, this is the model. Um, it's also you can connect it through USB and also through XLR. But I choose to connect it with XLR only because I'm also connecting the Roadcaster and I connected it. You know, I don't know. There is no specific reason just to play with it because I want to figure out things and how people working. But eventually, I also tried it with USB and it works perfectly. You can use anything. Sometimes I'm going live even with my AirPods. There is no one that will work for you the best in Evmux. It really depends on
Yeah.
your setup and your taste.
So I would say
both
that
of them can work. Yeah.
yeah, I would say that from Evmux, of course, from the system standpoint, you can use
It doesn't
whatever you
really
want,
matter.
right?
Yeah.
Of course, there are better mics than others. I think you should definitely go online. You can ask ChatGPT, like I do,
Like I do.
and kind of give it a try. I would say again, for someone like
It depends on the setup, like how
I
how
also
much
think I
professional and
also
be
think
complicated.
sometimes honestly people are kind of overestimate the importance of it. I mean,
Yeah.
my mic versus a Run's mic, me myself, I cannot even see the difference. Okay, maybe a Run's
No,
mic is a
actually,
bit
this
better.
one I checked. I think the Shure is much better
Maybe
because I
much
have
better
the
for
I
you,
I
but
have the Rode,
yeah,
but I like
again,
the Shure.
but
It's
for
it's
the
it's clearer.
majority of the people, they're not capable to really figure out the
To
difference.
hear the difference. Yeah.
Maybe if you give them like try this and then the next one is next to it, yeah, maybe they'll figure it out. But when you go live with a decent, good quality mic, that should do the
Yeah.
job in most of the cases. Okay, so that's my 2 cents. I work with these Rode.
By the way, they can now judge
Yeah.
which
No,
one
but
of
I
us
mean,
they hear better and
I
what
never
quality is
really
better for them.
I never really took it too hard to kind of test different mics and stuff like that. I saw this Rode. It was in a nice price. Give it to me. That's it, and it's good enough.
That's interesting question. See how many people now commenting in the chat about what they are using and what they think is the best.
Yeah, it's a good discussion, though. Definitely. I'm just
Yeah,
saying that
yeah. The
I don't
SM
think
taking
it matters
flight on
that
road.
much. Like any one of the top 20 mics should be good enough to
Eventually, it depends
majority of
also on
the
your budget. AirPods, you can start with it. You can start with your phone.
start
You
with
know,
something.
yes, start with something, but
We always
definitely you
say
need
that
to
it's
explore.
better to do something not very professional than not doing anything. You'll get better with time, right? It's all good. No one
Let's go.
expects you.
Let's go. We don't have time. A lot. Give us more questions.
Okay, sorry. I can talk forever. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
This is why I stopped you.
what else? Will EVMux ever be able to be used as a virtual camera?
Oh, that's
That's a
that's
good one.
interesting question. No, that's interesting question because just recently we started to explore a little bit around the NDI, and if I don't want to promise anything, but if we'll have it, you will be able to use the NDI virtual camera, and then while Evmux will ingest the NDI, you will be able to use the NDI as virtual camera. That's interesting. Like in general, it doesn't really make sense to Evmux to become a virtual camera since it's not software; it's a web based. But definitely, I'm getting why you are asking it. You want to get the benefits of creating those scenes and things like that, and then ingesting Zoom or other software. That makes sense. Totally makes sense. So we are exploring around that area. So definitely stay tuned.
All right. We have here Darius saying, love the QR codes. I'm using them in my stream and copy them for print material.
Okay,
Great usage of the
nice.
QR code feature.
So you are using them also for printing. Yeah.
Cool.
We need to start thinking how we charge money for that, Only because there is. No, I'm
Yeah, Darius, you'll get royalties for this. No,
kidding.
that's kidding. It was just a joke, so don't sue me
Yeah.
later. Okay.
Nah.
All right. I see the PepsiCo
That's
versus
interesting, but
Coca-Cola that sometimes people don't get jokes, and then you find yourself in court for years. It
Yeah,
was
no,
a joke. No royalties for anyone.
no royalties. Yeah.
All right. Marquise White here. I haven't been able to figure out what the lock feature means in the scene layer. What does it mean to lock a layer? Would you like to
So
take that?
so yeah, that's pretty straightforward. What the lock is doing is actually to allow you, because if you are not locking those layers, sometimes you are clicking other layers and then moving, by mistake other layers. For example, if you have a video as a background, it most likely you will need it's much better for you to lock this layer, because it's always behind and things like that, and you don't want to
Accidentally click on it
you
and move.
accidentally click it and move it or something while you are editing your scene. So it's only for you to have more convenient way to edit your scene and log those layers that you already placed them in place, and you don't want to move them by mistake or something like that. This is the purpose of the lock, like any other editing software usually.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's see what we have here.
I hope it was
Another
clear
question
enough.
from Thomas. Will there be an update for ability to remote control for Evmux?
That's interesting question, but yeah, if you can, leverage a little bit about it, because remote controlling for Evmux is something that you can do eventually. What is remote control when
Yeah,
you are
what do you
saying it?
mean by
Because
remote control? What
yeah, because remote control, you can open your phone with Evmux and you have it on your mobile, so it's like you can remote control it wherever you have like internet connection, decent internet connection, because if you only want to control it, you don't even need to send your camera and mic, which is like it's not even depend with the bandwidth and everything. You only need to consume the composition that you are broadcasting to. But even if the composition won't work well for you, still you can manage the stream because you're sending the commands to the server, which the composition is, created over there.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
This is
What else
also the
we have
power of
here?
Evmux, unlike software that you are installing on your computer, because all the composition happening on the server. So even if you have low bandwidth and you are just managing the show, things that you are doing, send it to the server, and it will work, flawlessly.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm trying to look for the last question before we wrap up. Um,
Like
so
right in
guys,
time, huh? You're running away.
it's the busy
8:30.
season. Forgive me,
It's
please. Apologize. I apologize.
Paul.
All right. Um, okay. There is kind of feedback, I guess. Please look into the mobile guest experience. My mobile guests are mentioning that when we use certain frames, when they see on their phone is not accurate to what's streamed. Like they can't see me. There is like a
Frame.
sync between what
So,
they see and what is really streamed, I guess.
but he's speaking about frames.
Frames, I guess,
That's
it
interesting.
talks to the frame. For you, it's like the composition, I guess.
Or you're speaking about the frames that we have in, like,
No,
what we
no,
have
no.
around
I
us
don't
right
think
now.
so.
If you're speaking about the scenes, definitely it's interesting. It's the first time that I'm hearing that. Um, just reach out to our support. We'll be more than happy to help you with it and see what's actually happening over there. We are very responsive, and usually we're working very hard to listen to the community and the users to solve all those kind of issues, and making Evmux the best and the more stable, the more reliable. Of course, sometimes you can stumble upon things that we call it black magic, but definitely let us know. Like, send it to the support.
Amazing. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining to the 99th
That's
Town
it.
Hall
This is
of
the
Evmux.
99. It was short for me.
And next one is the 100. 100.
Wow,
Iran, it's
wow.
on you. I'm looking for
I
huge
feel
announce.
old, 100. I feel old right now.
You are old. All right,
I
everyone.
hope it
Thank you
not stand
again.
like in 120, right? Like, we will
Yeah,
continue after that.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like birthday of or
No, no,
something.
no, no. We are going to the million. All right.
Yeah,
How my
everything in
son
million.
says, million, billion, zillion, killion, cillion, fillion.
Kill. Okay.
He's
Okay.
inventing numbers until the last number. And then I'm asking him, and the last number plus one. No, no, the last number. All right. Cool, guys. My son is
Okay.
4 years old, so he's still getting to it. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining, and we'll see you all in
Thank
the
you very
next
much.
one. Bye
In the
bye.
next one.
Where's my scene? Here it is. Bye.
This is the scene that you are ending.
All right, I'm live. That was easy.